Now we carry on with another keynote speech for all of you who are inside here. You know
Yeah.
this guy, he has almost, I think, 7 out of 8 with us on the Adria Security Summit from Bosch Safety Systems. Clap your hands. From John Chaikalis, nasz friend from Greece. The
The
seamless
seamless.
integration of security and safety systems in open to third-party technologies.
Short title.
That sounds very complicated. Hello.
Hello.
Welcome to us. Enjoy your
Enjoy.
Thank you.
keynote speech. Chaikalis.
Thank you
That's
very
a great
much.
surname.
Hvala, right?
Hvala.
Good. I'm learning.
Parakalo.
After 7 years, yeah, I should have learned something. So, thank you all for being here again in Slovenia since 2018. That was the last time that we were here. So, the seamless integration of security and safety system is open to third-party technologies. I also had to read that, too long title. So, what does it mean? Seamless integration, according to our thinking, is the best possible way to connect software and hardware to software. And in order to achieve that as Bosch, we have been running for a few years the Integration Partner Program, or IPP, as we call it. This is a program where it allows people from various places in the industry, whether you are a system integrator, if you are a developer, or even a consultant, to have access to this page. It's open, it's free, there is no registration, you can log in anytime and download the available tools, which will help you integrate your systems. Now, our technology partners are quite a few, spread across the whole world, Europe, Asia, Americas, of course, and you can find all of them in the respective webpage. These are the officially listed partners in Europe. You can see below that you have other continents as well. And this means that those companies are integrated to our software, or our hardware is integrated to their software in a way that no additional development is needed. So no interfaces, no extra licenses, nothing in between. You just connect your equipment and it is seamlessly integrated. But of course, we have our own platform, the Building Integration System, or BIS in short, as we call it. This platform we are using for many, many years to interconnect our hardware, our video systems, our public address system, fire systems, access control systems, and intrusion systems. All made from Bosch, all natively integrated, no additional work to be done. You just buy the products, buy the software, and that's it. But that was not enough. As we see in the market, more and more integration is needed. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes not all projects require all those hardware and software to be interconnected. So we are going one level below. And I will show you in the next part of the presentation. So what additional do we integrate in this platform? Wireless locking systems by Siemens Voss. Siemens Voss is a company who are very good in creating, and they have created wireless locks, bolts, and different types of controllers. So you can install it in different types of doors or even locks and cabinets. So with this integration, we are aiming to complete our portfolio and allow our partners to have wired and wireless access control system. Moving on, Otis. Everybody knows Otis. So integrating the elevator system into our software platform allows a building to have a complete overview, a complete control of the system. And during an evacuation, you all know that there is usually a sign saying, please do not use the elevator in case of fire. That's not always the case. So with an integration of such level, it means that all the elevators automatically will go down to the ground floor and will remain there in case of an emergency if the operator decides or if this process is done automatically. Moving on to access control integrations. So we do have our own access control system, of course, but there is a series of companies who are offering something additional, like IDEMIA. IDEMIA, on the left of your screen, has created this very nice device, the Vision Pass. It's a face recognition device. There are, of course, a lot in the market, but this specific device is the only one at the moment that has received a special certification from the United States, from a specific body, which cannot be hacked. So whichever way you try to fake a person, even using a 3D mask heated to 36.6 degrees, this reader will not react. So not only it detects the person, the correct detection of the proper, the face of the person, but also it detects the liveness of the person. Next device is the MorphoWave. The MorphoWave scanner, I also saw it here in the exhibition. It's a very, very nice and very, very accurate scanner. It will detect 4 fingers in less than a second. So it means you don't have to touch the reader, you don't have to place your finger and wait for 1 or 2 seconds. You simply pass your hand over the reader and it will detect very, very fast. Now, the seamless integration in our case means that these devices are directly connected and configured from our BIS platform. So you do not need additional software to configure them. Same goes for PCS. PCS is the palm vein reader. So it's the only biometric feature that cannot be seen and cannot be copied because the palm veins in your hand, you cannot see them. Now, this device is scanning those veins. They are as unique as your iris in your eye or as unique as your fingerprint. So PCS is, again, a touchless, high security solution, very accurate, and it identifies a unique biometric characteristic of a person. Last but not least, STID, or STID in short. Many of us have seen it in the access control industry. Lately, they have been doing a great job, and they have moved very, very fast in the market, and especially with the mobile ID. So the mobile ID solution, again, it's using our software, our platform. The hardware is coming from STID and the application as well. We do have as BOSS also the mobile access solution, which we will present tomorrow morning in the Sherlock Holmes room, so you can see how that works. But STID was a way to move faster in the mobile access sector of the business, and we did that with STID. Of course, we could not skip Milestone. We all know Milestone, and of course, we have integrated with them. And for many, many years now, it's an official integration approved by BOSS, approved by Milestone as well. So it's a two-way integration of the two platforms. So we are talking software to software integration. Then last but not least, OSTO. OSTO is another access control company focusing on face recognition. So face recognition is a trending thing for a few years, and we came up with a cooperation with AnyVision. AnyVision was an Israeli-based company, which now has changed to OSTO or Abraxas solution. Again, we are talking about a software-to-software integration using Abraxas hardware. So the module of the face recognition is coming from Abraxas. The controller of the access control system is by BOSS, and the server also is coming by BOSS. So again, a seamless integration between the two software. You configure everything on the BOSS side, and the face of the person is used to grant access. And of course, an internal integration. Rexroth, for those of you who don't know, is a BOSS company, is a driver control division. So it means they do automation with hydraulic, pneumatic, all kind of different motors. And they are also into the BMS world. So this controller from Rexroth allows connection to mainly BMS systems. So as you can see, all the protocols like Modbus and KNX and DALI for the lighting protocol, all these can be handled by this controller. Again, a seamless integration. So we can directly connect our BIS platform to this nice controller, and it can do much more than security, of course. So it's the best possible way to integrate the BMS systems. Now moving on to video systems. Video systems by BOSS are focusing on security, but there are other things that end customers want, what the operators are looking for, not just on the security and the recordings, but also additional things like video analytics. BOSS, of course, is doing video analytics on board the camera, video analytics as on the edge, as we call it. And we have developed over the years our BVMS platform, the BOSS Video Management System. As you can see on the screen, it's way more than just monitoring. We have live maps, we have location tracking on the BVMS platform, and of course, we have the dashboard where you can show the results in live and nice colors and making the life of the operator much, much easier. But again, we are going a step further, integration with Milestone. So with Milestone, you can use the Milestone platform, and integrate our cameras, integrate our analytics, or use both. So you can use also the analytics of Milestone, use our forensic search, you can integrate our Aviotech camera, the fire detection camera. So it's a topic that will be also presented tomorrow in one of the sessions. You can look it up on the schedule. And of course, you can also integrate our intrusion systems and access control systems. So it's one full solution using the Milestone platform to integrate a series of BOSS hardware. And of course, we could not skip Genetec, another nice integration partner from Genetec, where we connect again our cameras, our video analytics with Genetec. We integrate our hardware with this software platform to create ITS solution, intelligent traffic systems. We create them also, we create nice solutions for retail applications, for tracking of the people, heat mapping, as it is called in that part of the industry. And of course, using the cloud-based video monitoring with video analytics is also one thing you can call seamless integration. Moving on to communication systems. So public address systems, mainly, we do have some integrations in conference systems as well. It's very specific, and I think this is a summit is focusing on security. But on communication systems, when we talk communication, it's not only public address and nice music, but we also talk about evacuation. So this is the Presenza system. It's the full IP-based system that we have. We released this product in 2019. At that time, it was the first full IP and true IP system. So starting from the call station, which is a power over Ethernet call station, to the controller, to the amplifiers, even to the power supply, which all devices have a little switch, integrated switch. So these are pure IP devices, and you can connect them to a standard network. And according to our, let's say, guidelines, it will be an EN54 certified system, but full IP based. Now, how to integrate and why to integrate that system? One reason is for integrating two systems. Second reason is to integrate with a fire detection system. A third reason could be to integrate with a video system. So we have created this nice little device, the PXI Core. It's actually a PC, a small PC, hardware interface with a software developed by Bosch, again. And it allows you to connect this device on the network, connect the Presenza system, and the very first integration that we did also to test how good it works, and it works very nicely, you can connect our legacy Presidio system. Presidio was the public address system of Bosch, which has been in the market for over 20 years, and we have a few thousands of installations all over the world. So that was the first thing that we needed to do to serve our partners. Now, on top of that, with PXI Core, we develop a solution of integrating into our BVMS. So this means by using our cameras with the video analytics, if an alarm is detected, automatically a public address message can be generated from the loudspeakers, just to inform somebody, let's say, for example, trying to enter a perimeter, and he's not allowed to do so. Of course, this device, the PXI Core, it's so powerful that allows us to use MQTT. So MQTT is the norm, is the standard protocol used in IoT devices. MQTT is the message query telemetry transfer. So this means any IoT device which is using this protocol can be generically integrated to our public address system. You can find out that there are many solutions out there that require such integration. And we are going even further with some nice integrations that will come in the future, and we will develop more, but let's stick to that. Now, access control systems. I've seen in this exhibition, and it's the first time in the 8 years that has been going, 7 years that I am present, I have seen so many access control companies and solutions, which is good for us because our access control software, the basic software that we have, you can start by a simple license from 16 doors, and you can expand on the same software, on the same server, up to 10,000 doors. You can start with 2,000 users, you can go up to 400,000 users with the same software, same platform. Always keeping in mind the high security requirements that we have within the BOSS groups. So this system, of course, it will keep the high-level security from the card to the reader, to the controller, to the software. And we give a lot of focus on that. Even if we talk about the basic access control system, security is number one for us. And of course, the integration. So as I said in the beginning of the presentation, integration partner program is there to make sure that these kind of integrations work, always work, and are available not the day that you do in the installation, but also for the future. So we have integrated the adaptive scanning, the document scanner. Why would you need a document scanner in an access control system? Well, one simple way is the NDAs. Somebody can come into your premises, if we talk about a bank or if we talk about a military installation, a government installation, somebody who requires access needs to be checked. So by downloading into the access control system the NDA, the signed NDA of the person, you can immediately check and see that this person is allowed to enter, to go to this room, or to follow this meeting. Again, STID, it's not only integrated to our big platform, BIS, but it's also integrated to this AMS, the access management system. Con elevators, of course, like Otis, also integrated to this system. Tagmaster, it's a US-based company using long-range access control readers for parking solutions. Signature scanners, so you can immediately allow a person coming into the room to scan the NDA, scan his signature, even to scan his passport. So when we talk about high security installations, through the same software, through the same solution, the operator can make his life much, much easier. For video management system, of course, Milestone, again, and for wireless offline locks, Siemens Voss. Now, another interesting integration that we are in development and in approval, it's Iris ID. Iris ID is also a very good company focusing on the high security installations and projects, which, as you can probably guess by the name, they scan the iris of the eye. So it's another biometric solution. However, we have seen out of all the various companies out there, Iris ID have a very nice looking device, always operating in a best possible way. And the integration so far, it's going on very well. It will be soon also uploaded to our IPP partner. Now, concerning access control, many of you maybe have heard OSS. For those of you who have not heard OSS is the interconnection protocol used for access control systems similar to ONVIF. BOSS is not a founding member like in ONVIF. We are just a member in OSS, and we make sure that our software is fully compliant. There are many members in this association, as we like to call it. And every system that has this protocol embedded can work seamlessly with our solution. Now, for AMS, again, Milestone in a bit more details. The seamless integration, again, as I said, means that from one software, you can control the hardware. Many times we have seen that integration is just visualizing the alarms. With Milestone, you can program, you can configure, you can see the alarms, you can do a complete alarm management, and you can also control the hardware, open the doors, etc. So it's, again, a very nice integration for existing systems who are already using Milestone, and now they can integrate with BOSS hardware. Now, last but not least, the fire detection systems. So you would think that a fire detection system is very easy to connect just with a hard contact. You connect it to the access control system, it opens the door, or you can connect it with one or many more hard contacts to the public address systems. We knew that was the case a long time ago, and that's why with our Avenar 2000 and 8000 series, we have moved on with the first pure IP integration between the two systems. So The easiest way to use this application is when there is a fire alarm to have an evacuation message. Fine, it will work okay in a building, in an office building, okay. What happens when you talk about an airport? An airport that has many locations, many different terminals. It's not the best thing to evacuate an entire airport just because there is a fire in one area of the airport. So what this integration allows you to do from the fire panel itself, so you don't have to ask for an operator to make an announcement, an evacuation announcement. Directly from the display of the fire panel, you can create the phased evacuation. So you create immediately an alarm, automatically it will be created to be correct. And then manually, or even automatically, if you create the scenarios, you set pre-alarm messages in the adjacent areas, in the neighboring areas. So this means that you can evacuate a few thousand people safely in phases in a, let's say, orderly manner, as it used to be called. But we are going a step further. So with a fire detection system, it is very commonly requested to interconnect with the BMS system. And for many, many years, we were doing that in the simplest possible way, via hard contacts or with some software interfaces. So what we have created now is the BACnet gateway. This gateway allows our panel, our fire detection panel, to be hardwired, again, connected to any system, any BMS system in the market using the BACnet protocol, which is the most commonly used protocol in the market. Now, this way, there is no additional development needed. There is no software in between. There are no extra licenses. You simply use a few hardware modules, and that's it. The integration is there. So to complete this presentation, I think I'm on time. Yes, I saved you some time. Good. To complete this presentation, I tried to make these QR codes big enough. I highlighted the one in red is our global reference list. These are the references that we have in the last 5 years. It's only 167 pages. So I think it's enough for any project that you are interested in. You will find the solution over there. And then the rest are for the individual video systems. I apologize to my conference colleagues. As I said, this is a security-related event, so no conference in there. But if you are interested in, please come in our booth. We will be happy to share the solutions that we have. Thank you very much.